Wednesday. I hope you guys are having an amazing night. If you're brand new, I want to welcome you. My name is Brittany Budd. I'm the creator and facilitator of this amazing community, and I'm super excited that you're here. I'm also a mindset and business coach, and what I do is I help online entrepreneurs to build and scale their businesses to 6 figures and beyond using organic social media marketing strategies. This month I'm spending all kinds of time and giving you guys a ton of value and just like pouring into you guys because I want you all to make more money than you've ever made this month. And so I've been doing trainings Monday to Friday. Go check them out. I've got my signature program in the units section. Go check it out. I've got my branding academy going out as an email sequence, like an educational sequence. So go grab the link and sign up for that. You're gonna love it. It's all so good. Last night I decided to just so my one-on-one clients very recently started getting group coaching. It was like a freebie that I added into my one-on-one offer. Didn't change the price for them, didn't change how many one-on-one calls they got. But I was like, here, let's do group calls because they're fun. And then the last couple of days I've been thinking maybe I should just give you guys the opportunity to access these private exclusive group coaching sessions where sometimes I do trainings, most of the time just open coaching with me, whatever questions you have, you just share them. I'm going to coach you through them. You also get to learn from all the other girls, and it's just really high vibe. My clients, I think the sun shines out their bums. So I'm just it's super high vibe. These girls are big powerhouses in their fields, and so many people could really benefit from being around that type of energy and learning from each other. And not only that, but when you do a group coaching or a mastermind where you're with other people, their energy and belief in you rubs off on you because these people are pretty much strangers. And when you tell them your hopes and dreams and goals and what you're working on, not one of them ever doubts you. Have you ever noticed that? Or have you ever been in a group setting like that? Or just I want to make $1 million, and everyone's sitting there going yeah, I think you could. And you're just okay, thank you everyone for the support. Because let's face it, sometimes in our everyday lives, we don't get that kind of support. And so last night, I was you know what? I'm just going to open it up. Anyone who wants to join in and start taking advantage of the group coaching that I give to my one-on-one clients, jump in. So if you've been thinking about working with me one-on-one, that's not going to change. You'll just get them for free. You don't have to buy both. But if you've been thinking about working with me and maybe finances are an issue, or you're kind of I really wish that I could get to know her a little better and see what her coaching style is like. Not that I don't pour into here all the time, but this is a really great opportunity for you. So I pinned it to the announcements, go grab a spot. The next call is going to be July 7th. And because of this, I don't usually record them, but my one-on-ones have the ability to record themselves. If you buy into it, I'll start moving forward with recording them so that if you miss one, I can email it to you. So that's super fun. Go check that out. So tonight and this week and into next week, I'm talking about the top mistakes that I see entrepreneurs make. And now tonight, I'm going to share with you this one blows my mind, but here's the thing. A lot of people, a lot of entrepreneurs will make the mistake of spending a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of energy into trying to make everything really pretty. I once knew another coach. I mean, I still know her. I don't not know her anymore, but I was affiliated with this other coach where we spent over a year together, and that poor woman spent 9 months trying to get her logo right. And in that 9 months, she was not taking on clients because she was so caught up in my logo's not right. I got to get my logo right. My website doesn't look right. I don't even know if she had a website, but she was really caught up on this logo thing. It It was eating up all of her mental space. And I see this pattern with entrepreneurs all the time where they'll spend, I mean, this poor woman hired, I don't know how many logo designers. She was on Fiverr. She was on 99 Designs. She was back on Fiverr. She was all over the place. She was hiring independently. This was like over a year ago, and I just saw her with another new logo. And so I'm like, oh my goodness, oh no. Entrepreneurs get really caught up in, if this doesn't look right, people are not going to hire me. If this doesn't look pretty, it's not going to attract people. If this doesn't look really professional, I'm not going to attract the level of client that I want to attract. And so they get really caught up in this like cycle of, my logo needs to be great. I'm constantly tweaking my website because my website doesn't look right. And, oh, I just need to like move this over here. And this color's not quite right. And now I don't like this font. And they're just all over the place, messing and meddling with the fluffy, pretty stuff. And it's not that they really deep down believe that if my website isn't perfect or my logo isn't a perfect representation of what I'm trying to do here, they don't actually believe that those actually have a hand in a correlation in client acquisition. But the problem is that they don't really know what to do. They don't know the next steps that they're supposed to be taking. They don't know how to market. They don't know how to sell. And so they convince themselves that I can't step out of my comfort zone here and actually start trying to market myself because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know how to get my messaging clear. I don't know how to sell. So I'm just going to piddle around with making my website pretty and making my logo pretty because I've convinced myself that if it was perfect, people would be banging on my door to work with me. And that's not right. You do not need to spend any money on a website. You don't need to spend time on a website. You don't need to spend energy on a website, especially if you're brand new. You do not need a fancy logo. You don't need to spend the time, money, or energy trying to find the best logo. You don't need fancy brand colors and a branding board. It's fun. That's another problem. It's fun, right? Because you're like, wee, it's legit. Yay! But it's not actually making you any money. It's costing you money. And it's not actually getting you clients. You're spending money and you're spending time and you're spending energy just wasted on this silliness because you've convinced yourself this isn't going to work if I don't have these things right. I can't step out and start trying to sell people because what if they go look at my website and my website's crazy? Or what if they want to look at my website and they realize I don't have a website and then they think that I'm a fraud because I don't have a fancy website. So no, I got to get this down pat. Guys, this is false. This is like a comfort zone issue. I have a website, you guys. If you actually go, I send you guys to my website all the time. BrittanyBudd.com/strategy. BrittanyBudd.com/group coaching, I think is the new one for the group coaching. BrittanyBudd.com/ who knows, whatever I've got going on. If you actually poke around my website, it's kind of a mess. My website started as a blog. And I was just plugging it in. If you actually start going through my blog posts, almost all of my blog posts in the last year and a half have been about my miscarriage and the loss of my daughter. Nothing to do with my business. My pages are about my business, but my blog posts are my heartbreak. And I'm doing that because I'm trying to put them in a place, my thoughts, my feelings, because someday I want to write a book about it. This has nothing to do with anything. The point is, though, my website's not perfect, and yet I still make 5 figures a month. I don't need to send you guys to my website. You can build a 6-figure business with 0 website, with no real logo and branding. You can do all of your graphics yourself in Canva or WordSwag or whatever else you like to use. The problem is your brain is telling you, it's keeping you small, it's keeping you protected. Your ego's in your ear telling you, you can't do this if you don't look a certain way. You can't make 6 figures if you don't look online like someone who makes 6 figures. And in my perception, someone that makes 6 figures has a fancy website, has a membership area, has a funnel, has, oh, the funnel. Let's not even go down that road. The funnel, like an actual funnel, like with the website and the membership, and you're hiring like a funnel designer and you got the buttons and the upsells and all the things. You don't need that stuff. You don't need a logo. You can pick some cute colors and just like make your own shit in Canva for free. But the problem is you've convinced yourself by looking at others, I have to have this if I want people to take me seriously, when in reality, you just don't know what to do. Do you feel called out by this? Are you someone who really like, I have 1,000 logos, I'm hiring a lot of people for logos, I'm constantly looking, who does good logos? Can anyone recommend someone to do a great logo? Because I have this logo and I don't love it. Who's doing that? Who's got the website and they're constantly tinkering away, changing the theme? I've changed the theme on my website like 100 times. Who's changing the theme 100 times? Spending a lot of money creating, not even money, time creating. Well, I've got 72 freebies, but I don't have an email list. I don't promote the freebies at all. God forbid. I created this course. I have like 4 courses that I've created, but I haven't sold any of them. Do you feel called out right now? Do you feel seen, or do you feel attacked? I'm not trying to attack you. You know, I always feel that way when someone like calls me and I'm like, dude, like you're attacking me. Leave me alone. I want to encourage you here. This is okay. But if you're being really deep down honest with yourself, every time you tweak your website, every time you adjust your logo, every time you're on Fiverr trying to like make everything perfect and oh, my branding colors don't feel good anymore. Oh, my font. Everyone's saying that what's Lemon Tuesday. It was like a really popular font on Canva and everyone was using it all the time. It was like a script kind of font. Oh, now everyone's shitting on Lemon Tuesday because it's overdone. So I guess I got to spend the next 2 weeks figuring out what the next good script font is so no one's mean to me. Guys, none of this matters. This is just bullshit. And if you're feeling called out, you're feeling like I'm in your head a little bit here, you're doing this because, and entrepreneurs do this because, again, they don't know what to do. They don't know what the right strategy is in order to actually move forward in their business. And they're so afraid that if they do anything, if I put myself out there and try to get that freebie, get people's email addresses for this freebie, if I put myself out there and tell people to book a call with me, they're so afraid that people are gonna, like, you know, the veil's lifted, right? They're gonna download your freebie and they're gonna go, this is garbage. I can't believe I gave my email for this crap. Right? And so your ego is just like running rampant, telling you everything that you do sucks. And deep down, you don't really want to tell people to book a strategy call with you because you're terrified. I don't know how to sell. I don't really know how to do a strategy call. What do I even say to someone? How do I get them to hire me at the end? How do I get the confidence? How do I say the right things? What if I say all the wrong things? What if I say so many wrong things that the person then turns around and tells everyone, they just blast me on social media that I suck so bad, don't book a strategy call with me because I'm the worst. And so we get in this cycle because we're so scared and we don't know what to do. No one's told you what to do, what to say, the right language to use, the wrong language to use, the right strategies to implement, the wrong strategies to implement. You don't know. And so you're so scared of doing the wrong thing, and so scared that if you do something, it's not going to work out. And so you just keep making your graphics pretty and your website pretty and fiddling with your fonts. I'm here to tell you right now that first and foremost, there's no real right and wrong. There's doing and not doing. I'm here to tell you that you're going to fail. Some people might download your freebie and think it's garbage. I've downloaded plenty of freebies and I was like, this is junk. Why did I sign up for this? You might get on a strategy call with someone and you might blow it. You probably will. I've blown plenty. No one's immune. Nobody's perfect. No one just has these great skills. You have to learn and perfect them. And guys, this is my jam. Teaching people how to market themselves in a way that regardless of the graphic, regardless of what your logo and your font and your colors and your website looks like, I know how to create content. I know how to write copy in such a way that when you guys read it, most of you resonate it. You're not resonating with me right now because I'm not using English. You resonate with what I write. And some of you don't every time. And then I'll write something else, and others will, and others won't. I know how to write content and copy that markets you in such a way that your ideal audience is compelled to want to be around you. You're attractive to them. They're excited. They're ready. They're willing to pay you. I know how to sell. I know how to get a person on the call. And like I said, I've blown my calls. I've blown plenty of calls. But guess what? That was then. This is now. Most of the people that book a call with me right now are already ready to pay me. They already know they want to work with me, and they are ready to pay me before we even get on the call. But that doesn't mean that I haven't learned how to do that. And because I have blown calls and learned, and now I'm here, I can teach you how to sell. I can teach you how to take strategy calls, discovery sessions, whatever the hell you want to call them. Take those sessions by the balls and have a frank conversation with the person on the other end and turn that person into a client for you. Because I do it for myself all the time. I do it for my clients every day. It's time to put the website down. It's time to forget about the logo. It's time to book a strategy call with me, and let's actually make you money. Let's actually put your efforts into a strategy that feels really good for you. It's fun, it's exciting, it's an adventure, it's a journey we're on together. And it attracts people to you that want to buy. They're ready to be around you. They want to be around you more, and that's why they're ready to buy. It's easy, guys. One conversation is all it takes. You, me, your business, your goals. It doesn't have to be complicated. Honestly, it's the most simple thing in the world. So do yourself a favor. BrittanyBudd.com/strategy. That's all I got for you tonight, you guys. I hope you have an amazing night. I'll see you all tomorrow. Again, I'm just picking off the list. Whatever I feel like, I'm just like, boom, this is what I'm going to talk about today. So, what am I going to talk about tomorrow? Doing it all. We're going to talk about doing it all tomorrow. All right, you guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. Have an amazing day. and I'll chat at you later.